Did you know that Pisces is often considered the most mysterious and misunderstood sign of the zodiac? Many people think they know what Pisces is all about, but there's so much more beneath the surface, layers that most people never uncover. Today, we're diving deep. We're not just touching on the common traits, we're unraveling the intricate, often controversial nature of this water sign. Whether you're a Pisces yourself, have one in your life, or just want to understand what makes them tick, stay with us. You're about to gain insights that most people will never get a chance to see. Let's start by understanding Pisces' relationships with the other elements. This is where things get truly fascinating. Pisces is a water sign, meaning emotions run deep, like the ocean itself. But how does Pisces flow when it comes into contact with other elements? When Pisces interacts with other water signs like Cancer and Scorpio, it's like two rivers merging. Emotions become amplified, sometimes harmoniously, sometimes overwhelmingly. There is an unspoken bond, a connection that transcends mere words. Cancer nurtures, Scorpio transforms, and Pisces dreams. Together, they create an emotional tapestry that is both comforting and complex. It's as if they share a silent language, understanding without speaking, feeling without explanation. But this same bond can also be turbulent. When emotions clash, it's like a storm brewing at sea, beautiful, but potentially destructive. Have you ever felt so connected to someone that you didn't need words to understand each other? That's the essence of water connecting with water. Pisces and Cancer form a naturally nurturing bond. Cancer, being the protector, provides Pisces with the emotional safety they often crave. Cancer's loyalty and protective instincts create a cocoon in which Pisces can truly open up and express their deepest thoughts. However, sometimes Cancer's protective nature can feel a bit stifling for Pisces, who desires to flow freely. Despite that, these two signs can create a sanctuary of empathy and love, where emotions are expressed fully and honestly. When Pisces meets Scorpio, the connection is intense and transformative. Scorpio's depth draws out parts of Pisces that they might keep hidden, while Pisces softens Scorpio's more intense edges. It's a relationship of healing and growth, each sign pushing the other to face their true selves. However, Scorpio's possessiveness might clash with Pisces' need for emotional freedom. If both signs learn to respect each other's space, this connection can lead to profound emotional and spiritual growth. With earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces finds something that it often lacks: grounding. Earth signs offer structure and stability, something that Pisces often craves without realizing it. Imagine the sea gently lapping against a rocky shore. The shore doesn't try to change the sea, nor does the sea try to alter the shore. They coexist, providing balance. Taurus offers comfort, Virgo gives clarity, and Capricorn provides ambition. Earth signs help Pisces turn dreams into reality. They say, "Okay, you have this dream. Now, let's build it." But at times, the practical nature of earth signs can be stifling for Pisces. The earth says, "This is the way it is," while Pisces whispers, "But what if it could be different?" It's a balance of what is and what could be. Taurus provides Pisces with the stability that they often lack. Taurus is grounded, practical, and patient, qualities that help balance Pisces' dreamy nature. Taurus teaches Pisces how to enjoy the present moment, grounding them in reality. However, Pisces might feel limited by Taurus' reluctance to explore beyond the tangible. Taurus might need to learn to embrace Pisces' imagination, and Pisces needs to appreciate Taurus' steadfast nature. Virgo and Pisces are opposites in the zodiac, and this can create both attraction and tension. Virgo's practicality and attention to detail can help Pisces bring their dreams to life. Virgo can provide structure to Pisces' ideas, but this can also lead to frustration. Virgo may view Pisces as impractical, while Pisces sees Virgo as overly critical. The key here is for each to learn from the other. Pisces can help Virgo see the beauty in letting go, and Virgo can teach Pisces the importance of focus. Capricorn's ambition and determination can provide Pisces with the motivation to act on their dreams. Capricorn respects hard work and discipline, while Pisces brings a sense of wonder and creativity. Together, they can create something lasting and meaningful. However, Capricorn's practicality can sometimes feel like a wet blanket to Pisces' idealism. For this relationship to thrive, Capricorn must learn to appreciate Pisces' dreams, and Pisces must learn to respect Capricorn's focus on tangible results. Then we have air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. With air, it's as though Pisces is floating in the clouds. Air signs encourage Pisces to think, to question, to explore ideas freely. Air gives Pisces the ability to detach from overwhelming emotions and see things from a broader perspective. Gemini brings curiosity, Libra harmony, and Aquarius innovation. Together, they can soar, but there is also a disconnect. Air can be too detached, too logical, and this leaves Pisces feeling misunderstood. The rationality of air signs can sometimes feel cold to a Pisces who thrives on feeling. Air says, "Think your way through," while Pisces responds, "Feel your way through." It's a challenging yet potentially enlightening dynamic. Pisces and Gemini share a mutual love for exploration and curiosity. Gemini's versatility excites Pisces, and Pisces' imagination fascinates Gemini. However, Gemini's changeable nature might be too unpredictable for Pisces, who seeks emotional depth. Gemini's lighthearted approach to life can leave Pisces feeling emotionally neglected, while Gemini may find Pisces too heavy at times. Balance is key. Each can learn to embrace both lightness and depth. Pisces and Libra are both romantics at heart, valuing connection and beauty. Libra brings balance and harmony to Pisces' emotional world, while Pisces helps Libra dive deeper into their emotions. However, Libra's need for balance can sometimes clash with Pisces' emotional highs and lows. Pisces may feel that Libra is too detached, while Libra may feel overwhelmed by Pisces' depth. Together, they need to create a space where both balance and emotion are honored. Pisces and Aquarius are both idealists, but their approaches are different. Aquarius is more focused on the collective, while Pisces is more personal and emotional. Aquarius's forward-thinking ideas can inspire Pisces, while Pisces' empathy can help Aquarius connect on a deeper level. However, Aquarius' detachment may leave Pisces feeling lonely. For this relationship to work, Aquarius needs to be more present emotionally, while Pisces should respect Aquarius' need for independence. Finally, fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius bring a completely different energy to Pisces. Fire is warmth, passion, and action. Fire pushes Pisces out of their comfort zone, encouraging them to take bold steps, to not just dream but do. Aries challenges Pisces to take action. Leo inspires them to shine, and Sagittarius opens them to adventure. Fire can light up Pisces' waters, giving their dreams a spark of life. But fire can also feel overwhelming. The bold, often impulsive nature of fire signs can leave Pisces feeling rushed, even burned. Fire says, "Act now," while Pisces hesitates, wanting to explore the many what-ifs. It's a beautiful tension, the dreamer meeting the door. Aries brings excitement and dynamism to Pisces' world. Aries' boldness can inspire Pisces to be more proactive, while Pisces' gentleness can soften Aries' sometimes aggressive approach. However, Aries' impatience can clash with Pisces' need to go with the flow. Aries may see Pisces as too passive, while Pisces may feel overwhelmed by Aries' intensity. Mutual respect for each other's differences can make this pairing a beautiful balance of action and intuition. Leo and Pisces are both creative, but in different ways. Leo loves to be in the spotlight, while Pisces is more content to dream behind the scenes. Leo's confidence can inspire Pisces to express themselves more openly, while Pisces' empathy can help Leo connect on a deeper level. However, Leo's need for admiration can sometimes feel superficial to Pisces, who craves emotional depth. Together, they can create something magical if they learn to appreciate each other's unique contributions. Sagittarius and Pisces both value freedom, but they express it differently. Sagittarius is all about adventure and exploration, while Pisces seeks emotional and spiritual freedom. Sagittarius encourages Pisces to step out of their comfort zone, while Pisces helps Sagittarius connect on an emotional level. However, Sagittarius' blunt honesty can sometimes hurt sensitive Pisces, and Pisces' emotional needs may feel restricting to Sagittarius. Finding common ground between adventure and emotion is key for this pairing. Each element interacts with Pisces in unique ways, creating a spectrum of relationships that are as deep and varied as the ocean itself. But what happens when Pisces has to face itself, its own nature? Pisces at its core is the dreamer of the zodiac. But dreams have a dual nature. They can inspire, or they can become a means of escape. Let's delve into some of the most complex, sometimes controversial traits of Pisces, and see what makes this sign truly unique. Pisces is often labeled as unrealistic and escapist. Their imagination is boundless, their ability to dream unparalleled. But sometimes, these dreams become a refuge, a place to hide from the harshness of reality. Is this necessarily a bad thing? In a world that often demands practicality and action, having a place to escape to, even for a little while, can be a gift. Imagine a child building castles in the sand, lost in their own world. That's Pisces, a sign that sees what others cannot. But the question is, when does the dream stop serving you and start hindering you? Pisces' sensitivity is both a blessing and a curse. Because they feel so deeply, they often seek ways to dull the intensity of their emotions. This vulnerability can lead to escapism in less healthy ways. Addictions, habits, anything that numbs the pain. It's a slippery slope, one that Pisces must navigate carefully. Imagine standing at the edge of a tide. It pulls at you, gently at first, then stronger. You could resist, or you could let it carry you away. For Pisces, the challenge is learning when to let go and when to stand firm. Another defining trait of Pisces is their empathy. They feel not only their own emotions, but also the emotions of those around them. They absorb everything, like a sponge. But what happens when you take in too much? Where do you draw the line between their emotions and your own? For Pisces, establishing boundaries is one of the hardest, yet most necessary, lessons to learn. Their empathy is their greatest gift. But without boundaries, it can become overwhelming. Have you ever found yourself feeling drained after being around someone who was struggling? That's Pisces energy, giving, absorbing, often without limits. Pisces' indecision is often misunderstood. It's not that they lack direction. It's that they see so many possibilities. Imagine standing at a crossroads, with every path leading to a different dream. How do you choose just one? This indecision can be paralyzing, but it's also part of Pisces' nature to explore, to wander before they decide. For Pisces, the journey is often more important than the destination. In relationships, Pisces often takes on the role of the victim or martyr. They give and give, often to their own detriment. Their selflessness is beautiful, but it can also be manipulative. Sometimes, they give so much that they expect something in return, even if they don't say it out loud. It's a difficult truth, but one that Pisces must confront. Sacrifice is noble, but only when it's given freely, without expectation. Their sensitivity is frequently viewed as a weakness. In a world that values resilience and strength, Pisces' vulnerability can be seen as a flaw. But I would argue that sensitivity is one of the greatest strengths a person can have. To feel deeply, to connect on an emotional level, to care, these are not weaknesses. They are what make Pisces who they are. They are what make them capable of great compassion and love. Pisces is also known for their unrealistic romantic fantasies. They see people not as they are, but as they could be. They fall in love with potential, with the idea of a person. This can lead to heartbreak, as the reality rarely matches the dream. But isn't that also what makes love magical? To believe, to hope, to dream of something more. For Pisces, love is not about what is, it's about what could be. And sometimes, that's worth the risk. Pisces can be passive, waiting for things to happen rather than making them happen. It's like being in a boat without paddles, trusting the current to take you where you need to go. This passivity can hold them back, but when Pisces does decide to take control, they can be unstoppable. They have the power to bring their dreams into reality, if only they believe in themselves enough to act. One of the more controversial traits of Pisces is their ability to manipulate emotionally. Because they understand emotions so well, they know exactly how to push buttons, how to get what they want. This can be used for good, to heal, to help, but it can also be used in ways that are less ethical. It's a fine line, and one that Pisces must be careful not to cross. Pisces often struggles with logical air sign types. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, value rationality, while Pisces relies on intuition. This clash can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts, but it can also lead to growth. For Pisces, learning to balance intuition with logic is a crucial part of their journey. Pisces craves deep, meaningful connections, sometimes to the point of emotional dependency. They need to feel connected, to feel understood. This dependency can be overwhelming for those who are more independent. Emotional independence is a journey that Pisces must take if they are to truly grow. Facing difficult situations isn't easy for Pisces. They have a tendency to avoid conflict, to evade responsibilities that feel overwhelming. But growth comes from facing these challenges head-on, from stepping out of the dream and into reality. It's not easy, but it's necessary. Boundaries are a challenge for Pisces. They give, often without limits. Learning to say no is perhaps one of the hardest lessons for Pisces, but it's also one of the most important. Without boundaries, Pisces risks losing themselves in the needs of others. Pisces isn't driven by material success. They value emotions, experiences, dreams. But in a world that requires financial stability, this can be challenging. Finding a balance between the material and the spiritual is a key challenge for Pisces. Finally, Pisces' sensitivity makes them more vulnerable to emotional struggles. Depression, anxiety. These are challenges that many Pisces face, but it's also what makes their empathy so profound. The key is learning how to navigate these deep waters without drowning in them. And there you have it, the intricate, sometimes contradictory, but always fascinating nature of Pisces. Whether you see these traits as weaknesses or strengths depends on your perspective. If you're a Pisces, or if you know one, I hope this gives you a deeper understanding of what it means to carry this energy. Comment below with your experiences, whether you're a Pisces or have one in your life. Let's share our stories. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the mysteries of the zodiac. Until then, keep dreaming, keep feeling, and stay connected.